kickoff after dark. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. And the Aztecs will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's White. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Hawaii's offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Interesting to see what they do today.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning on the Jets. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver. That play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Sims. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. The Rainbow Warriors trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Hawaii!
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aztecs offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming at.
It's a seam wide open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Finds his man. It's McClure.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's McClure. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aztecs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Wide open spaces. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Aztecs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He's got him. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Aztecs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. The official says no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for room, it's Sims. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Offense at an empty set. Davis will throw. That's caught. It's Harris. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now.
Catch inside the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get... pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. On target over the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Fourth down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Rainbow Warriors will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
They're dealing with a second and long. To the ground with the back. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. The Aztecs headed quickly to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Aztecs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's McClure. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, San Diego State. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Davis looking to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Aztecs will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away, they did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to scramble. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Sweet. He's loose. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Davis will throw. Get it out on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game.
It's a running room. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
Well, that's just pitch and catch. At this point, you're just trying to create some rhythm in the passing game, so you find your tight end, stick route, middle of the field, doesn't get easier than that.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in Paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu.
We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They'll try to run for it. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Aztecs are in the hurry up.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going for it all. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. And the Aztecs are on the move. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's McClure. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Aztecs! They take the lead with the 6. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out the quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. And the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Davis looking to pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Rainbow Warriors are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives?
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He'll try to take it back. He's at the touchdown, San Diego State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Oh, they're after him. He makes the grab.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Finds his tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. Davis will throw. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Just under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Offense lining up quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. This time they'll go to the running game. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Warriors!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Adams. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the big fella. And the Aztecs get it past the sticks. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in, it's busted. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Napier. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Sutton. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The field goal is no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. There's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Davis looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there. He's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Rainbow Warriors had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aztecs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They're facing a 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Using his legs at Sims. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The play action fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. And they fumbled the thing out of bounds, but they maintained possession, but it'll be right at the previous line of scrimmage.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
And the Rainbow Warriors get enough for the first down.
And a nice job working in the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. They just can't do it all.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Working the middle of the field, he knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Hawaii! They strike first here in overtime. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Adams. And he's dragged down. 3rd down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The offense just got overloaded that time by that zone blitz, and they give up the sack.
And the offenses have to identify all these things that go on and do it really, really quickly. And that's why you see so many defenses mix it up between man and zone. And right here,
looking for the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all